this show on the road.
All right, you guys have fun. Take care. Have fun.
Just give me a heads up when we're streams live. Welcome everybody to Season 16 Quarterfinals in FLV. Today we have our first game, Gorilla Spinners versus the Drakken Love Club. Both highly valued teams here, taking on their chance to make it to the semifinals. If we're looking at the Gorilla Spinners, we have Battle Gnome. Subs are in here too, so hold up. Yeah, Battle Gnome, Claus, Jin, Nick Jr., and Alligator versus the Drakken Love Club of Depp, Mickett, Vibes, Gnome, and Chewing. This should be quite a tight game. Both teams have had pretty good showings, especially with the threat of Claus subbing in on this team. Never know if he drops 0, if he drops 30. We shall see. This game can always be a good threat. The Drakken Love Club need to be wary and careful not to let him up and going. Anyway, looking towards these comps here, looks standard for both sides. I do like the interesting pick on the Breach here for the side of Gorilla Spinners. Drakken Love Club playing something very well known to Scent. Sova, Killjoy, Jet, and Omen. Kind of off there is the Reyna on Gnome, but also just a fine pick on this map. Double Duelist. It's coming out here online as well. Other side though, looks like we might even have two Sentinels on the attacker's side starting out, which is quite interesting that they'd pick. I believe they did. No, I don't think they actually did pick attacker. It would make more sense if a defender side was picked by the Drakken Love Club. But anyways, yeah, double Sentinel with one Breach, a Jet, and an Omen. This shall be interesting. Not a lot of utility to work with, not a lot of duelists to work with here. It'll be interesting to see how the Gorilla Spinners make some attacking rounds happen for them. So this is going to be a BO3 today. Folks, we're locked in for a game of Ascent. Then we'll be heading to Abyss, the new map. Quite a fun one. And after that, if we make it to a map 3, we're heading straight on over to Lotus. Gorilla Spinners opting to group up towards the side of B here. Although, interesting enough, back all the way up, maybe looking to dodge a dart here coming up. Yeah, Depia lining up a dart here for a window dart. So actually, this might be a good play from the Gorilla Spinners to dodge this dart. One way to take in some A main space here, but yeah, Claws just looking to hold space. Not sure if these steps could be heard or not by the stairs player, Depia. But the dart will scan something. Jake is up. Swarm comes up to try and stall, but Nick Jr. already has the dash off and proc. 3 players with Denton here, dashing out to lane. Will be able to walk in pretty safely. 5 also has to use dash. 5v5 already at the site. No Lurkers to be cautious of, but 2 players still stuck in main, putting pressure down. Nice drone here to tag. Nice Alligator finds Nope. That is a big pick for the side of Gorilla Spinners, but Chewing fires back. Nice shot from Chewing, finds 2. Jen falls as well. Needs to clear out main here. But Claws swings and finds 2, but the
One
turret
enemy
takes
remaining.
out Claws. KJ v KJ, down to Nika and Nope, have to make this work. What's happened? Oh, nice shots from Nika and Patience. Wins that round for Nika, just holding that angle. And a nice round from the side of Drakken Love Club, able to hold off in the end on the defender side here. Was a little dangerous there with Claws finding 2 on the walkout of main, but the turret watching Nicket's back. Quite a good play from her. Love to see turret kills around here, and we have an exciting game going on. Looking towards the scoreboard, yeah, it looks like Nicket Chewing got the double kills there. Claws as well, but wasn't able to get the round through. But buying here, 2 Bulldogs, a Guardian, and some Spectres from the side of Drakken Love Club. Exactly what you'd be expecting here. Claws is going to pick up a Ghost, maybe find some dinks in mid. See what their team plans on doing here. If I was attacking here with little to no eco, maybe farm some orbs, maybe just play for some aggression. See if someone's walking in to maybe donate you a gun. But looks like, team, we're going to have a tech pause here. Jen has disconnected. She's going to restart her game very quickly. In the meantime, this is an interesting setup from the defenders here. They're pretty confident that after that B pissed around, that the attackers are probably not going to lean that way. So they have just the KJ Jet towards that side. 3 stacking towards A. I quite like this lineup. KJ gives relevant information towards B. Honestly, I'd kind of like to see the KJ turret be placed in main or something pretty aggressive. To just see just any early info that can pull rotations off for their team, just give them enough time to rotate off A if need be. But again, still in the tech pause here. Interesting side fact for you all folks. The ranks for both these teams are pretty just down the line, just matching up. Both Immortals gonna be, actually, well, in this case, it would have been someone else, but Gnome's kind of in facing through Claws. Dep facing with Nick Jr. It's gonna be Chewing and Battle Gnome, Dusty and Mickett, and then Alligator and it'd be Vibes here. And I believe, sorry about that, but Dusty's been stepped out for, I believe, Jin. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting how they're all lining up there, rank-wise. So it's going to be really just down to what the better team is. All right, folks, give us 1 second here. Looks like we're going to restart this match, unfortunately. We do have the scoreboard, so we are going to just fix that real quick for us. But give us 1 second to fix this lobby. No, I have the stats. I screenshotted it. I'll just force the first 3. Yeah. Just, I will let you guys know when it is ready to play. Just
turret out.
All right, folks, we're back, and it's so sorry about that delay there, but everything's been set up just how it was, so no worries about anything like that. Max integrity is still intact here. And yeah, we're back onto this, buy round from the defender side, Drakken Love Club. Fix up my scoreboard here. There we are. Looks like heavy towards B here. Claws alone on A. Gonna be some one-ways and aggression here. Turret here just to weigh off anyone walking up here like that. A lot of mid players.
Cover going out.
Gonna find a crossfire. Alarm bot alerting. Vibes is not clear properly. Vibes
One enemy remaining.
Help out two from
Spike
each.
down
Gonna be
mid.
just down to Claws and mid here.
Flaw.
Probably won't be able to find much. Yeah, chewing, finding Claws, and that's a
Trust
late
them.
round from Drakken Love Club. Now we should be expecting to see that buyout from these attackers. The Gorilla Spinners, Vandals, Guardians on board here. This will be their time to strike up here. Claus and Nickit are both 5 out of 9 on the KJ lockdown. They are both farming these quite aggressively. And with no Sova player for the side of Gorilla Spinners, it might be a little bit difficult for them to deal with Nickit's ult. 5-man towards A here, but this is the exact play that the defenders are looking to have and maybe even punish here. I like the bait to walk away with chewing. Dart here finds nothing caught in the smoke, but it'd be hard to clear no home without any sort of Sova utility. Drone coming in to confirm that there are still some players here. Yep, but so maybe unknown that there's two. No, the swing out from Gnome does find the first. Jin goes down, unable to punish, but trades come out and it's 3v3 again. But space is still not taken, but Nickit does fall, trying to take some space while the A fight was happening. Gonna be just down to chewing and Vibes to get this done here on their late fight from last round, but no, it's just down to Vibes. Does have a Bulldog, could make this happen. Look at her in the open. Couple tags, but no confirmed kill there. Down to him, but Claws coming up behind him as well. Needs to make something work and dashing out, ranging them a Bulldog if they feel like they want the skin, but yeah, gonna be pretty much what we think would happen there. Couple rifles off the hands of the Gorilla Spinners though, so not a terrible round from the defender's side. I did like their aggression, and the fact that Gnome got 2 with the judge there and just some supporting help from his teammates is quite nice there. Did play out the way they wanted to. Unfortunately, the pick from mid allowed for some pressure to come off of the side of the attackers there. Looks like back to a pretty standard default here. An aggro, aggressive, peek here from Gnome. Looking to find his. Smoke will deny any sort of early fight here. Vibes does see a couple down mid. Wondering if Gnome will flash and fight this. Ideally, he just waits and plays patiently. Smoke will not last forever though, yeah. Ooh, a lot of players facing towards him. He might be in a bad position, able to grab and get out. Nice maneuvering there. Claus does find Vibes in the meantime. Gnome applying pressure with the Medusa Eye. Everyone pinched up and Nickit caught out with a little bit of her shoulder jiggling out there, but Def almost fights a bullet, but able to back around the bend just in time. A lot of players are low HP on both sides though. Jin, 1 HP on the attack. Seems to make it work. Ooh, nice swing out from Claws. Pop and swing right into chewing.
Turret destroyed.
Looking good for Gorilla Spinner so far. Yeah, Gnome has found out too. It's gonna be just on to Nickit with 10 HP and a dream. Possible, but not likely. Maybe just looking to find 1 or 2 kills for Claws. Oh, never mind. Nickit shutting down any sort of KJ differential there. Unable to find the second one, but we'll find the other KJ. Back on a tied game with 2-2. We might have a quick tech here, unfortunately. Jin did get disconnected, so we'll figure that out in just a second. Chat, how we feel about this game? We got Thomas talking about GSP needs to win this so they can play next week. Thomas maybe got subbed out, must be one of those players, probably Dusty, if I'd assume. Looks like, no timeout. Oh, Jen is actually back, so we're all good to go. Early mid fight with the Guardian by Gnome, but out, but no one's punished. Claus gets tagged by the Sova, and Depth swings, but nah, just gets taken out instead.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade
Attackers
out.
finding some early success here. I will say it is a light buy from the side of Drakken Love Club, but nothing's really coming of this little amount of money that they purchased in this round. Maybe
One
Vibes
enemy
to find
remaining.
a cheeky kill. Nope, gonna be down to just Nickit with the Bucky. Not exactly what you like to see here. The good news is if Nickit dies here, she will have the KJ locked down on her death. So maybe just find one cheeky kill here. Just take maybe a little bit econ away from the other team. Gonna be aware of this player. Alarmbot giving all the info they need. Claws looking thirsty for this kill, but about to get taken out. No, never mind. Sorry, Bucky will not connect. It's just gonna be Claws finding the clean 4K.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in.
Ults all across the board for both teams here. Expect to see a lot of these to be popped this round. I'd imagine almost a retake would be necessary for the side of Drakken Love Club. Able to just let the other KJ pop the ult and then just play back for retake, and they have really no way to deal with it afterwards. So if I were them, I'd be pretty happy to just give up the site and play for retake. Looks like they will be focusing towards mid here. Dart will be good for one. The nice spam, dead, taking off some armor from Claws. Lockdown coming out. It looks like Death's gonna fight for this. Omen sticks it. No, I would not do that if I were you, but maybe he just built different. Death gonna be able to tuck away this corner. And yeah, that's not great. Spike is left on site with no way to retrieve it, and all three players left scrambling towards Styles. They kind of now just got to play for some picks. Maybe even just save, honestly. I'm not sure. Never mind, Claws will find Gnome, so this is somewhat helpful, but still not a great way to play this out. Now, I will say they do have the Cypher ult. Maybe try to find some pick with that.
I know exactly where.
Here it comes out, looking for positioning. Yeah, they're going to notice that every single player is defending this bomb. They have no reason to hold A side. Everyone's going to be tunneled in. It looks like both teams have like kind of swapped sides. Attackers are defending what seems to be like a post-plant positioning, but the bomb is not even down because it's not even theirs. Something needs to be made out of this. Smoke is going to be very impressive as well. Nice trade up, but
30
it's not
seconds left.
favoring these attacking players here. Depth lined up with the smoke with an Odin. This will be quite a tough way to get past this. And yeah, Death finding Alligator coming down to Claws. Death finds his third. I am just, I'm not super hopeful on the Omen stick there, especially having the spike. And the worst case scenario is that you die there with spike, and that's exactly what happened. And after that, the round's kind of just over, unfortunately. But in the good news, actually no, this is terrible news because it looks like Drakken Love Club has every single ultimate online and ready to go. And so while this may be a buy round for every single player, it's going to be quite a imbalance of ultimates here. Well, that seems not to be deterring the Gorilla Spinners. Nope, gonna be contesting here. Able to TP across. Will find, no, does find the other Gnome on the battlefield. And might lead to a way to take A here. I do like the way Claus is lurking though, but Vibes is pretty aware that this could be a possibility. Nice flash to delay this push up, but they're still gonna make it on the site. Ooh, a nice start. Assist by Dev. Chubing able to find Nick Jr. Claus does find one. And some trade-outs coming in out of 15, but bomb will go down, and this will be a hard retake for the side of Drakken Love Club.
Cover going out.
Down to Chewing and Vibes here. Is possible, but okay, if you donate them a kill like that, it'll be even more possible. 3 for Chewing, could be going for the ace technically.
Last player standing.
Yes, finds the
One
fourth
enemy
and
remaining.
cleans it up. Vibes taking down the last, trading off Chewing's body there, and you know what? They got it off and they got the win.
Oh, was that important?
Nice retake from Gnome and Vibes there. A small misplay there from the side of Battle Gnome there. Wait, I'm so confused. Hold up. Yes, Chewing and Vibes there. So sorry about that. Battle Gnome, unfortunately, donating them a small kill in the smoke. That's just unlucky timing. Looking to maybe find someone off guard, but they were ready for that. Drakken Love Club does have a lot of ultimates still online, only using the Blade Storm last round, but economy-wise, it feels like both teams are kind of still poor, able to buy a full round just one more time, but whatever team loses this might have a slightly worse econ round this next round. Still a heavy lean towards mid for both these teams here. Neither team wants to give up this mid control, especially near market side. 3 players holding towards top mid. But space is still going to be given here. Flash should secure market space. Debs off to back up to B's backside. And the player's now stuck in a standstill. No one flooding out of market just yet. Maybe waiting for Claws here to make a move towards main. Maybe waiting for Smokes to refresh, but all quiet in the front. There comes the first kill, Gnome. And Vibes finding one. Dev will swing back out. Darts here to for some support. And 4v2. Not going to be quite what we want to see from the Titan listeners. But finds 2, no! Does find 2 and has all
30
the ult
seconds
straight to A side.
Last
Play
player
open.
standing.
Unfortunately, Claws will fall, but it's down to the 1v2. Gnome has the ability to win this round. Needs to get somewhat aggressive, though. Opts for the TP on top of Jenny. I think it was just fast enough that it did not hear that TP. A smoke and a TP still to play with here. It's going to be quite hard to work with, though, if these players can just trade out successfully. But Depths, we got the smoke. This might not be the right timing, but no. Unfortunately, no misses the shot. Depth able to take him out. Round secure. That could have been a nightmare for the Drakken Love Club. But scoreline back to 5 and 3.
You really expect them to work.
Yeah, as the chat is pointing out here, yeah, the Gorilla Spinners do have double Senti, and so may not need as many rounds as you think so on the side here. So maybe they are just happy, just finding a couple more rounds here. Maybe even using Claws as all to secure just one more round for them. Drakken Love Club still holding on to quite a few ults, but seem to not be needing them just so far. 3 rounds in a row for them. 4 players leaning towards this A side, and they need to respect this one way. It's been contested several times before, and yeah, without any way to clear the space out, they don't know if the judge is on the right hand side or if a player's holding it long side, so they have to respect it. Nobody can pass to it. Opting just to wait out and play contact here. Oh, but Dev gets caught. No, Claws is the one who actually falls there. Had a good timing to catch Dev, but just, yeah, unfortunately the fight does not go his way. That will kill out the lurker. These players probably need to get a move on now before rotating over towards A site, but Paranoias are traded out. Nice TP for Chewing to try and reposition here. Valnum does pick this site, but does fall, but Nick does find one. Jen finds one, Nick finds one. All of a sudden, site's been cleared out. It's just down to Vibes and Nick to retake.
Spike planted.
Now there is a game plan here, but Nick Jr. is so
Last player
aggressive.
standing.
Finds his and trades it out. Exactly what you want to see here. 1v2 is going to be much easier than 2v3 on the side of Gorilla Spinners. Down to just Vibes in the 1v2. Jin has a lot of detail to work with here. Opts for the flash. Nice flash. Beautiful flash. Blinded for the entire duration as Vibes drop down. Alligator able to find that kill with the help of the Breach player. Good utility there from Jen. Love to see some good Breach utility. And yeah, a good round for Gorilla Spinners. They really needed that round to get back on their eco here for the econ. Now Claws does have his ultimate online, but looks like Dev's been saving his ultimate just for this occasion. I will say Drakken Love Club, after winning 3 in a row, still don't have enough money to buy this round after that one loss. Gonna have a lot of deagles out and sheriffs. Still very similar to last time we saw the one lurker, Claws. But shot up by Dev, gets tagged twice, but does not fall.
Off your feet!
I like the ult here just to make sure no one's stacked up on the site. Yep, finds Chewing, and having the smokes player dead on the Eco run is quite important for these attackers. Claws does find Gnome in the meantime. As long as no one plays too greedy and gives up a gun, should be pretty easy run for Glisteners to get on the board. Yeah, Gnome and Claws both find theirs respectively. Down to just vibes. Some hot shots, does find the one on to Battle Gnome. Maybe opting just to grab this and save? That could be the move here, but worried that a player is near Windows side. Maybe now even more positioned on his level. Does grab the Vandal. Opts for the fight.
Headshot.
Does find Claws. Okay, and opts to fight the rest. Once more. But nice tripwire from the side of Gorilla Spinners, and Nick Jr. finishes off the wallbang. 5 rounds for the side of Gorilla Spinners, and honestly, I'm hoping that Gorilla Spinners, that's all they really need for this half. So everything else that they have in their ultimates and their econ is kind of just extra, and maybe if they can get one more round, it could be an easy way to steamroll this next half.
Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
Claws maybe looking to walk into B main here and pop his ultimate. Cam clears first angle. Dev, dart down mid. No, opts to save it for he thinks a sight is coming in there. Yep.
Revealing area.
That'll confirm it.
I am the hunter!
All coming out to deny the lockdown here from Defia. Does destroy it. And Vibes in the meantime does find Battle Gnome, which is not great for Gorilla Spinners. Controller down, Claws down to just the last 3 players. Dev finds Alligator. Down to Jin and Nick Jr. Now Nick Jr. and Jin have made their way all the way to A site, and Nick is actually pretty far in the spawn, but looks like Mickey actually is prepared for this. Nick has to go big here. Needs at least 2 kills. Here's Dev, finds the first, opts to back up with the Cloud. Nice positioning. Does not realize that Chewing is behind him. Almost down the Jin. Finds the one, but unable to clutch up the 1v4. And Drakken Love Club gonna be on 6-5 and has a lot of ultimates this last round.
To work.
Last round in the half.
Both teams here able to buy up here. Vandals all around. Gorilla Spinners unfortunately do not have a lot of super impactful ults, but a couple picks is all they really need here. Gnome ulted, ready to fight anything towards this A main side. Here's 2 at the very least. Swings out, does find the first on the Gnome. Aggressively swinging for Nick Jr. And Chewing comes to help out in mid. Gnome does sacrifice himself in A main, but the damage has been done in a 4v3 for DLC here. And with the KGL and no way deny it, this run's quite impossible for Gorilla Spinners to get anything on the board. But then again, you never know. I like the positioning here. Oh, 2 players in cat. They know at least 1 is there, but they might be expecting the doubled up positioning. Ooh, now they know the Jets there. 2 players confirmed on this cat side. Push him off with a flash. Looks like they may be committing to this. No, opts to back up, play top mid. Down to Defia. Maybe put any sort of thorn in their side as they walk in through market.
30 seconds
Does
left.
find the first pick
Last
on the
player
Alligator.
standing.
Chewing finds
Spike
Jin.
down mid.
Down to just Nick Jr. Falls to Nick. Finally pops the lockdown.
Switching sides.
But saving for the next half, it looks like they didn't even need it. 7-5 for DLC. Honestly, probably about an even enough there for the comps that they are running on both sides. Interesting to see how these attackers deal with both Sentinels. Nick Jr. trying to show Alligator a new tripwire.
Here. Here.
Looks like defender side Gorilla Spinners here actually playing a very similar way to how DLC played this. Aggression coming out from the Drakken Love Club. Gnome taking no time to stall, but nice tripwire. And Paranoia gonna be hell. Be hard to deal with for DLC. Nice TP out. Somehow stays alive in the backside, but no falls finally. Nick does find one. Gnome finds two though. Claw's still fighting. Had to reload. Claw's onto site. It's all gonna be down. Chewing gonna fall down as well. And Gorilla Spinners finds their first crucial round on defender's side. That tripwire they were not ready for, and unfortunately, I would like to see a Sova Dart maybe clean that up.
Turn out.
Looks like the defender side default gonna be about the same as pushed around. Worked just as it did before, and no reason really to change it. But on the other side, DLC opting not to go back towards A, going for a B play. Claws and Jin here taking this hit. Nick Jr. able to get into Gubby with a judge, and honestly, that trip bait is so good. They saw the trip go up. They probably won't even clear this corner thing with Cat. But thankfully, they will not be going Cat, going up towards top mid. Yeah, 3 players walking almost into market here. Turret does spot out one in market.
Cover going out. No charges.
All the way top mid though. A player, an Omen, has made it all the way to the top. Is disrupting everything that's supposed to be happening. Five somehow finds 2, but Gnome finds his. And another one is on top of that.
Spike
Gonna be down to
mid.
just Gnome versus Battle Gnome and Jin.
One enemy
Unfortunately,
remaining.
just missed.
I have the spike.
All of a sudden, this round is very, very winnable for the Gorilla Spinners here. Or not Gorilla, sorry. Drakken Love Club, the attackers. Gnome has to make something work
Spike
here. Does have
planted.
the slightly better gun. But Gnome finds the timing, and he does. 3K on the round. Winning the eco there for the Drakken Love Club. That is unfortunate to see if you are a fan of Gorilla Spinners. And that might be the push that they need to somewhat tilt the odds in their favor for this half. If the Gorilla Spinners are able to have somewhat of a flawless round last round, especially like guns like the Judge that are pretty good on Vandal rounds, that could have been a completely different story on this side we're about to see for this round. Gnome also does have the Empress available. Yeah, all 5 players heading towards A here. Gnome does find one and is able to fall out. Impressive pick from him, holding his ground. Chip goes down. Gnome comes out and the players flooding into sight. Finds his, Chewing also finds Nick Jr. Alligator does find one before going down.
Spike planted.
Just down to
One
Nick and
enemy
Jin here to make
remaining.
something work. Oh, sorry, Claws and Jin. Make that just Jin.
Blinding.
Ooh, good shot. Clean shot onto Vibes, but Gnome does find his 4th kill on the round. 9 and 6 for DLC. Now both teams back on a bye here, and honestly, this is a pretty crucial round. If Gorilla Spinners are unable to convert this round into one of their own, then DLC might just run away with this entire half. Yes, chat, this is the first map of potentially even 3 here. Next map will be Abyss. After that, potentially Lotus. Empress popped. Gnome going aggressively to bait some sort of rotations over. We'll back out now. I like this. It forces an Omen to TP off of A to B. All of a sudden, this A side looks real weak.
Deploying drone.
Defia popping the drone, looking to try and get the tripwire for the jet, but misses. But somehow doesn't die that quickly, and somehow Alligator does die off.
Blocking sight.
Nick doing his best to hold on to this. Chewing misses the TP. That is so unfortunate. And that's going to force these players to back up. But in the meantime, Gnome has worked his way all the way up cow with no one contesting him. Might find a timing on the Nick Jr. when the smoke fades off. I don't think he's none the wiser. He is, but he's looking the wrong angle. No, he falls. Yes, Gnome does find Nick Jr.
Healing area.
All of a sudden, Sight is now free off of his hard work there. Flashing for some cover. Get the bomb down from Depia. Down to Gnome and Jin. Nice paranoia. But no, the King's coming through. But no, Jin is able to help out his teammate. Finding Gnome.
Flash out.
Gnome had 4 HP in a dream, but this is possible. 2v2. Gonna be just down to Gnome with the 4 HP. The turret might kill him. Got the shock will. Unfortunate. Nice 3K from Depp on that round. And that is bad for Gorilla Spinners. Back on a bad buy for Gorilla Spinners. And yeah, DLC is just running away with this half. 3 rounds in a row. Ults are building up, and yeah, especially if Depp finds his ult here and Claws tries to use this for retake, there's no real way that the Gorilla Spinners can try and contest these rounds on this eco unless they find some good picks, good action. Gnome, Bountum has been good for his pick on the Deagle. Maybe some hope for the Gorilla Spinners. Smoke with any short picks though. DLC playing this smart, working up mid, want to play together here, not giving any sort of free picks. Gnome aware. But does find his. Nick is taken out. Gnome finds 2.
Alarm bot out.
And actually they're hitting Cat. Chewing finds Alligator off guard.
One
Trying to rotate
enemy
to mean to
remaining.
help, but Depp, yeah, also finds Gnome. Down to just Claws here. Bomb will be pretty much for free.
Spike planted.
No guns on the ground to find, and honestly, Gnome sitting in this corner. I do not think that Claws will ever clear this. I would not clear this.
There.
Yeah, no. Gnome finds 3. And we are just 1 round away from match point. Yeah, not looking very good at all. This is probably the last round that GSP has to cling to. Yeah, I would like, good timeout from Gorilla Spinners. Needs to make some sort of plan here to get something going for this team. Taking a look at the scoreboard here, Gnome popping quite off, 21 and 11. Chewing right behind him, 14-12. Vibes not too far behind, 13-13. Actually, all players on DLC really pulling their weight in either frags or utility and just team play. On the other side, Gorilla Spinners, Claws, good performance so far, 19-14, 13-14 from Nick Jr. Balno, 12-15. But overall, it just seems like this has been a weaker half. Honestly, their attacking rounds for Gorilla Spinners has actually looked much stronger than the defending side, which is unfortunate. But never say never. There are still rounds left to be played here. This could be the timeout that they need to figure out their strategy and to just bring the team together. DLC opting for another mid default here. Chewing left alone to lurk up A. Maybe he finds Snope if he's not careful, but no, Gnome's playing smart, tucked behind the box. Does hear Alligator on the left-hand side. Smoke might give this. Oh, okay, early ult from Depia. Flushing out anyone playing in Dream. Gnome does find Chewing, though, on A main. Not quite the outcome you want to see. Gnome takes the fight, finds one, falls down to Jin, though. And Gnome finds Depia. And all of a sudden, the Gorilla Spinner is actually looking quite strong here. Claws and Claws and Nick Jr. down mid here. Expect to trade out Mika here And just gonna be down to Vibes 1v3. A good round showing from GSP. I like the aggression down B main. The run is not over quite yet until Vibes is hit the ground.
Blocking sight.
30 seconds left.
No, I'm running up to meet him. I like this. Good reposition on top of Jenny in case Vibes tries to challenge. He will. Walking check to left. Wrong TP spot, unfortunately, for Vibes there, but Balno, good showing of the round, finds 3.
Ready yet?
I like the change that GSP made there. Notice the defenders actually pushing out onto tiles there. Noticing that the Drakken left has been pushing mid a lot and kind of playing pretty slow defaults through mid, so allowing for these B players to actually walk on through and take some space through B main. And GSP does have a lot of ults to work with. No, working his way up here. Will be caught out by the alarm bot. Just eats it. Does not care about the vulnerable. Walking on through. Taking all market space. Look to take his fight up. Jin here does find his. Pops the Empress. Claws forced to back up and regroup and wait for his team. Does have the lockdown in hand, and Debia does not have ult. Try and stop it.
Here.
Oh, ooh, but Mickey, what a shot! Finds the crucial
Spike
goal
planted.
around. With the lockdown no longer active. A lot of work needs to be done by Gorilla Spinners. Okay, but no, finds 2 in the meantime. Finds the third. Debia falls. No, what are you doing, man? This round's supposed to be lost as soon as that lockdown opportunity was taken from you, but Chewing does find the other element. Down to 2v2. Mickey pinned down Alligator, but Alligator finds Mickey, and all of a sudden, this is doable. And it is! Gorilla Spinners actually winning that round. And I thought for sure as soon as Mickey found that great kill in the claws and just denying any sort of lockdown retake, that could have been it. But no, Gorilla Spinners taking what they can and finding the right picks. And props to Battle there for, I think, finding 3 on the round, really opening up some space for his team to work with. That does put ults back in the favor of GSP. Every ult available except for Cypher's ult. But a lot of crucial ones online. Still has the lockdowns, has the Rolling Thunder. As long as Gnome does not end with the bomb with his ult, we should be looking good, folks.
Get out of my way.
Cover going out.
Gonna be just Balnum here,
Shadows
holding the site with some help from
should run.
Alligator's utility. Ooh, I like this a lot. Gnome can maybe even TP out. Hot3 finds 1 or 2. Okay, finds just 1, he'll take that. But 2 actually do fall. 1 player down in mid. Not quite what you want to
Spike
see, and yeah,
planted.
with Nick Jr. falling 2v4, this is not looking likely. But looks like they're still gonna fight for it. Attackers grouping up here inside a tree. If he attacks quite heavily on the Alligator, and this is gonna be a hard cross to break.
Last player standing.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Good positioning from the Drakken Left Club, and we are on match point.
Match point.
Econ-wise, we have an okay buy for both teams. Yeah, DLC has so much money they could spend on anything they want. Gorilla Spinners does have just enough for an op for Nick Jr., but that's about it. A couple Vandal, Guardian, Spectre, Bulldog, hodgepodge of all of Valorant's guns. But it's up to them to really make something happen here with all the ults in their hands. It'd be a shame to see them all go to waste if none of them are used this round and they lose. Debia already, Claws holding out his ultimate, trying to avoid any sort of pressure. Gonna pop out as soon as any contact has been made. This will push all the attackers off the site, and honestly, Claws taking a lot of space for it. And actually, this is good because they're pushing him into Nick Jr.'s op. should be good for one if someone decides to peek out of tiles here. Looks like a rehit's going to be happening towards B main. Oh, the timing. The PS stepping out as soon as the angles to the left.
Placing swamp grenade.
Good util to clear out any sort of these angles here. A nice shot from Nick Jr. on the Mickey. Getting 3D for the repeat. Punished for it. Jen does find vibes in the meantime. The claws finds chewing. And the bomb
Spike down,
will go
B.
down. And on that's a huge critical play
Last
for.
player standing.
Oh my gosh. No finds the
Enemy remaining.
Alligator finds hers, but Depp is back
Attackers
from market.
win.
That'll be game 13 and 8. That is hard to see at the end there. There was an opportunity for the Omen to TP to A site and try to get the bomb down with no one over there, but unfortunately just taken out by Claws. But in the end, it did not matter, yeah, as the backside came from Debia. Able to clean things up. Gnome finding 2 there from the B main peak, also shutting down the round. All right, folks, we'll see you guys back in just a second. We'll be on Abyss. GSP have some work to make up for losing that map, but all hope is not gone just yet. They could turn this around in 2-1 DLC. Don't leave too soon. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to map 2 of the quarterfinals between Gorilla Spinners and the Drakken Love Club. Drakken Love Club up one map. They did find the win on Ascent here. Going to be taking us to map 2. Both sides here looks like Drakken Love Club on the right-hand side going to be attacking first and foremost. ISO pick coming up from them: Sky, Jet, Cypher, Omen. Gorilla Spinners opting for more of a Harbor Breach comp. I myself am a big fan of the Harbor Breach, but I also do think that Jet is quite a good pick here on this map. Looks like both teams gonna be, locking in that Jet. Be interesting to see the different strategies between Omen and Harbor here. Omen does have more global smokes, but Harbor with that big wall, better for executions. I'm excited to see Gnome on the ISO here. Quite a fun agent to watch, and just if you are having a good game like he was last game, quite a strong agent to kind of steamroll with. Claws taking no more of DLC's business, swapping over to the Reyna for this map. Both teams opting for the aggressive double duelist pick. I love to see it, especially on this map. Unfortunately, no Neon players, I believe, on the other team, but this will be a fun one, regardless, with the new map. Spinners here first on defensive side. Looks like the Cypher opting to play towards B. DLC leaning towards B as well. Gonna have to put up with the Cypher. This time no Sova to try and break these strips.
Here.
Looks like Nick Jr. actually gonna get aggressive here. Using the parkour and the terrain. Never mind, he's backing up the site. Disregard everything I just said. Playing towards a topside angle here. Depp working mid here, using the cam to clear out any common angles. Claws, though, playing patiently behind the camera. Gnome gonna hear Nick Jr. backing off the site, but the cam will confirm that the player here. Gnome gets taken up by Alligator. Shield is not enough to save him. Quite a hard trip to deal with. Alligator finds another one before going down. Spike will go down, but damage has been done, and
Spike
with
planted.
Chewing at no HP, Mika able to heal him up.
Here.
Pretty even fight here for retake. But a lot of utility for the side of DLC, but no, 2 players fall.
Last player standing.
Yeah, gonna be just down to Claws. Needs to find some sort of way to win this round. Heal might be just what he needs. Heals up to 150. Taps the bomb. But not sure if he knows where Mika is behind. He does, but it's such a hard angle to work with. 1 bullet in the chamber, forced to reload. Depp and Mika working him like a cooking class, and yeah, Depp will find flaws. That is such a hard spot to be in. Unable to force either fight in a fair position. Gotta feel for Claws on that one. That's pretty impossible. Only real way to fight that was to wrap behind Mickett around all the way around the box, but even then, it's just not a guarantee to win that round. Great way to play that from the side of DLC. After that strong showing, looks like they're going to lean towards A even after winning B site. Going to be down to just the Harbor and the Breach to try and stop them here. Out on site, ISO looking for a pick here. Bound is going to fall. The smokes are offline for the side of the Gorilla Spinners. Jen looking for any way to help, but no. Chewing wraps around and finds her. A very clean take. In the meantime, though, Nick Jr. and Claws working their way through main.
One enemy remaining.
Will be finally silenced by Chewing and Vibes working together down to just Alligator. And Dev will clean her up. Nice play by DLC, only losing 1 gun. Spinners finally on a good buy here. Should be able to make something work out of this round.
This should do.
Look on the map pings. Looks like ISO is going to work his way through mid the library. But will be contested here as two players, both duels, playing towards mid.
Oh, this is my cage triggered.
Yeah, two fights about to happen in mid here. Gnome finds Nick Jr. Left to just claws to make any sense of this round, but Alligator caught off guard, trying to do something with their trips.
Cover going out.
Claws finds Depp in mid, though, like Claws finds another. Gnome falls, all the mid players are dead, but they trade the players in mid for the site on B, able to get the plane down.
Spike planted.
And honestly, this is such a good position for DLC, being so far up in spawn, it might not even clear. No, they don't. Chewing does find Battle Note. Paranoid for any sort of pressure. Claws finding Mika.
Last
Mika
player
being
standing.
patient, not thinking exactly what she should be doing. Never mind. Does beat, finds Claws sitting his butt on the ground.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
DLC working their way back up mid, not deferred off that last round, even losing the mid fight, still gonna contest it here. No one there to meet them. Might have library just for free. Battle Gnome, though, finds a couple of shots off Chewing, but Chewing answers back. Depp also finds Nick Jr. Gator about to take a Cypher duel with Depp, but Depp has the much bigger gun. Able to take him out. Gonna be just Claws and Jen working their way together to try to get something going on this round. Vibes might just be caught off guard. No, gonna be finding the kill on the Jen. And nice shots from Claws. Should be able to pick up a Vandal off that. But unless he's able to get something going, I like this Paranoid to contest him off the angle of the gun. Chewing opts to back up and play it safe. Claws, not sure if he should save this or play it out. In case opting to fight, but no. Nice ankle finds Claws. 4-0 for DLC. Starting to run away with this.
Here.
DLC coming back over to B site. Unfortunately for the side of GSP, they moved their Cypher player onto A site instead. But the fact that Cypher's been here before, they need to be wary of these trips. Probably will be still checking for the people that do not exist. Nice crossfire from Nick Jr.
I know
and Jen.
exactly where you
Depp does find Nick Jr., but Jen finds 5. Holding pretty strong here. Flash does not deter her from getting hers. And another. Jen finds 3 down to just Chewing. Bowden cleans it up, and nice hold from both Nick Jr. and from Jennifer. I'm assuming that's true for Jen. If not, I'm so sorry, Jen.
Talk. Change of plans.
I actually had to give her up almost to ultimate 1 off that now, and GSP might have the foothold they need to make this comeback happen. DLC looking to default here. Member on each side and 3 down mid. Looks like the read has been correct by the side of Gorilla Spinners. At least putting a single player, maybe even 2 down mid. Ooh, early fight from Nick Jr. This is so awkward. He needs to back up. Looking to get the orb, but unsuccessful. Chewing does find Claws in the meantime. Quite a big pick for the side of DLC. Depia working out.
No
All
more
the way on the
charges
site here.
Right there.
Jen might be caught off guard by Gnome. Nice working from Gnome and the Gnome and Cypher.
Where is everyone
I think it fires back with a kill onto Vibes, but that was a nice work in through CT there. Nick does find Gnome. This is going to be still possible, but time is burning away. HP is lost on the side of Nick Jr. 2 and 2.
Last player standing.
Make that 1v2.
Cage triggered.
Down to Alligator to find his 2 picks here. Does not have the time to be quiet. Needs to walk on in confidently. Does not clear the angle. Make it will find Alligator. And we are on 5 and 1. Not looking great for the side of GSP. Apologies, folks. I've been told this is actually TDL, not DLC, even though the Drakken Love Club, I'm not sure how that works, but I'm going to just call them Club or something like that. I don't think it really matters too much, so apologies to TDL. Anyways, I don't think they're too worried about it as they're up 4 rounds on the half with ultimates to spare. Nope, probably ulting take a fight here. Expect one out right now. Gonna grab probably
No
Jen here.
distraction.
No, it's no. Double tap in play here. Gonna be hard for Gnome to win this. But he does! Oh no, Gnome be Gnome, and even with the shield, hell no will find that and pops the Reckoning.
Spike planted.
Alligator responds with his own breach ultimate. Chewing in a good spot to find one, but Nick finds him instead.
One enemy
By
remaining.
swarming on a site, and after all the rebel spills, it's just down to Depia.
Blinding.
A good blind by Jennifer. Finds
Last
one from
player
Def, but Def
standing.
finds 4, going for the ace here. Gets the reload off in time, but Jen is not expecting the turn. Depia with the ace to clutch up the round and keep TDL just continuing to pile on these rounds, eating like a buffet dinner. 6 and 1, unable to be stopped. Looking at this scoreboard is just it's insane. 12 and 2, my King Depia ultimate online. The Lone
Get out
King
of
gonna
my
wander
way.
up through mid and very confident any fights. After that round, he can do whatever he wants. Nice shots from Gnome to find the pick on Nick Jr. Claus does find Death. Nice trips here, but unable to find a pick with it. Needing to back off. Speaks somewhat of a rough retake for the defenders of GSP. They do have Harbor
Spike
flank from the
planted.
back, but it might not just be enough.
I've got your trail.
Vibes finding the pick on Alligator. Making popping the ult to find any sort of flanker. Harbor is still unknown, I believe. Does find Chewing and 2 fall. Also, this might be doable. No,
Last
finds
player
Claus,
standing.
who's taking a stroll, finds his third, make it with 1.
Heal up, squad.
A good round from TDL. Yeah, this is bad. This is a bleeding out from GSP here. Somebody needs to find a bandage or any sort of thing to stop the bleeding from this team. A timeout may be warranted here to try and cool down TDL's momentum. I will say this map is pretty heavily attack-sided favor, especially these 2 comps rolling out here. So, again, this is not the end of the world, but with a couple more rounds, if GSP can get anything online or anything on the board, it might not look good for the second half. Gnome does find Claws. And Vibes finds Battle Gnome. With those picks already so early in the round, this round's pretty much over. Yeah, Gnome finds Alligator. Nick Jr. on death. Does find the 1 to try to even things out, but 4v2. Not looking great. Now they might find Gnome, or sorry, Chewing, off guard, and they will. So they do find the pick on the Chewing, but they have a lot of work to do. Bomb heading all the way towards A, and No deep spawn control, slowing down any sort of retake. Nice shot from Nick Jr.
Spike planted.
Able to find Vibes here. Nope, trying to stall with vulnerables. Mickett coming to help.
Last player standing.
Nick finds
Enemy
Cole.
remaining.
Mickett finally silencing the ace opportunity from Nick Jr. and all of a sudden it's a 1v1. Jen versus Mickett, both initiators looking to fight for this. Jen comes out on top and GSP crucially needed this round. That round looked for sure TDL's to have, but after some unfortunate fights from the side of TDL, GSP turned it around, able to shut down the ace opportunity and find that last pick. On to Mickett. Nice round from Gorilla Spinners. TDL though have a pretty good opportunity here to get something going. They do have ice hold, and hopefully goes better than last time we saw it.
Inni här, Sheldon.
TDL walking on through here. Pops the ISO shield. Vibes does find claws and did as well.
It's you and
Nick finds
me.
Chewing and Gnome goes into the Shadow Realm with the Jen. Trying to redeem himself, does find the pick.
Contract complete.
Bomb is not down though, and Mickett kind of on her own. And gets caught out by Nick Jr.
Spike down B.
Vibes does find another pick down and mid. And Bomb will be secured using the Riot Shield to grab that gather. Nice utility. And also, the ultimate from Cypher should be getting popped here from mid-bottom by Tapia any second now.
Where is everyone hiding?
Just confirming there's no funny business happening. Yep, site is full clear. Planning in default position. And Dead has a great way to hold on this angle from Alligator, forcing him to go all the way around to CT. Now GSP, if TDL get aggressive like the last shot and miss their shots, might have an opportunity. But shot from Death onto Alligator. Nick Jr. finds Death, but Gnome takes out Nick Jr. 8-2. TDL taking this by storm. Two rounds left for the side of attacking side for GSP. For DDL. And they have so much econ. They can do anything they want here with their money. Vibes picking up the operator. And Girl Spinners only have a Stinger, a Sheriff, and some ultimates. But yeah, that thing's taken out quite quickly. Still opting to fight for it. They need to get something on the ground. Death finds the pick in mid. Hitting all of GSP's players. Pushes out to A. And Gnome finds Jen. Should be a pretty easy, breezy round. Yeah, Cypher's all the way in CT. Dabia making rounds in their spawn, buying their guns because they have the money for it. So he's donating them some guns for them. Vandal been picking up by Claws. Maybe even pop the Empress play for a hero play here, but I'm not sure.
One enemy
Stay
remaining.
down.
Vibes takes out Battle Gnome down to just Claws and make it all happen.
Don't
Nice shot.
resist.
Able to find the first one. Heals up to
Cutting their
just
vision.
fairly healthy.
Cutting their vision.
Taking some wild swings here, but it's unlikely. Yeah. And TDL, 9 pounds on
Last
this map,
round
looking
before the
so
switch.
strong. ISO ult is also available again. Vibes has been absolutely locking down mid here with the op, and it's been hard to contest him. Such a strong sightline for Ops on this map. Claw's looking to get a little bit aggressive here. Down mid. And TDL actually plays this correctly. He's playing back, waiting for this aggression. Chewing sees the top of Jet's head, but trades a couple of bits of damage, but no one dies.
Here.
But a good spot. Claws finds the first. Trying to stay alive, put pressure, but Mickey will find Claws.
Scatter.
It's you and me.
I've got your trail.
Ult gets nothing. But Chewing falls to Jen. And the Cypher's still backside. Ooh, bad timing from Jen to pull the utility.
Last player
Vibes
standing.
finds his, Gnome finds his all the way down to Battle Gnome. Or any way to salvage this hash to a 9-3.
Spike planted.
And no. Gnome will dim the other Gnome. 3 kills on the board for him, and such a strong showing.
Switching
TDL in this
sides.
half.
Hey, loosen up. It's only life or death.
TDL opting to group up towards the side of sorry, this is actually Gorilla Spinners. We switch sides here. Gorilla Spinners opting to walk over to A side and just take a 5-man hit. Probably what they need to do with their comp being so execute heavy. Harbor Wall and the Breach Stun going to be crucial for this. I actually like where this Breach Stun is about to be. About to stun both these players attacking. The stun is good for it. Pushes off the players. Both birds offline. That means there's no more flashes to stop this hit. There are 3 players already on the site. A little bit dangerous. But it looks like they're going to cut and back off. And actually, they should win the battle of rotation here, as they're all the way over to B. Potentially Chewing may make it first, but no. Yeah, looks like if being looks slow. B site's actually completely free. Claws tags a couple people down mid. Trying to slow any restore rotations, and yeah, nice playing from Jen also
Spike
towards the
planted.
back of sight.
Cover going out.
Dep finds Claws. Looking good for TDL so far. Bomb is still down for them, but they have time to work with. Primary attempt to shut down, but Nick does find Nick Jr. in the meantime. No. Battle Note comes out on top this time. All of a sudden, 2v2. The bomb is not planted for them. Dep just jumping across.
Last player
Starting to
standing.
defuse, but Vibes
One
helping
enemy
him out.
remaining.
Dep gets half.
Flash out.
And just decides to stick it like a madman. But he's seen the truth. He knows he can stick it. 11-2. Insane. Insane just to stick it there, but it was the correct call. Yeah, that is not what you want to see if you're a GSP. Fishron really need to go in your way, your favor, especially because it's so attack-sided of your comp. Execute heavy, but they gave up the A side just a little too early than I would have liked them to. They are going to buy here, knowing that this is one of their last rounds of the entire match and of the entire series of FLV Season 16. Claw's looking for any sort of way to find a pick here in mid. Marshall in hand. Tags, no. Force him to pop the ISO shield here. Chewing left alone though on B site, playing an awkward corner, but finds nothing. Nick Jr. able to find him with the Bulldog. And with the pressure given, they should get bumped down. Gnome does find Alligator though in the meantime, and Dep finds Nick Jr. Venom trades back, but gets taken out by Gnome, and all of a sudden this is looking terrible. Alta's trying to stall this hit. Ooh, what a nice shot. Mid-air shot by Claws.
One enemy
And
remaining.
another nice clean shot onto Mickett. That's exactly what they need to keep this round alive here. And even with the better gun here, Vibes is gonna have a hard time with no smokes playing for this bomb defusal. Probably gonna opt just to save it. Yeah, and he will. Backing up here.
Gun here.
Nice muscle shots from the side of Claws, giving the team just enough pressure relief to keep the round in their hands. GSP gonna buy off that round on a lifeline here. They do have 3 Vandals available. TDL gonna have be back on an econ here. Just the single Vandal saved from last round by Vibes. He's gonna opt to actually toss that over towards Gnome. Being a good team player. Trying to set up for somewhat of a snowball for Gnome. And it looks like they are stacking the correct side.
Wow, my eyes are down.
A lot of aggression A main, but looks like they're gonna opt to back out. Def getting a little frisky with it, walking all the way up through library. I'm not sure if they'll be expecting this. They are, and Def will fall down. And in the meantime, Nick also finds one too. Looking good so far for Gorilla Spinners. With no falling, the Vandal is down on the ground. Gonna be just chewing with probably just a Deagle or something else. Back to just a classic. Claus does have the Deagle though. We'll find him. Giving GSP just a little bit more space to work with.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Gorilla Spinners walking up to fight mid here. Gnome's gonna be on the pillar alone. Might have a good angle if he takes this low side. Yeah, it does find Nick Jr., but should be traded out. But no, shield will protect him from the last bullet. Nice paranoia. Claw swings. What? I wouldn't do that if I were him, but no worries. I mean, happens. It's the best of us. Down to just Battle Gnome and Jen to make this round work for them. We'll meet the fight for fight. Nice shots from Battle Gnome. This might be just doable. They need to be aware of this flanking opportunity from Vithia. I like this a lot. Planning for CT.
Fight planted.
They need to pick a battle to fight here. It looks like CT is their option. Nice battle. The flank.
Last player standing.
Jen versus Chewing. Reckoning, forcing Chewing to just kind of sit tight. Going up for the slam dunk. Will hit it. Chewing finds Jen. We are on match point 12-4. That is such an awkward position to be in. Jumping up on the boxes. Gator had a lot of no real way to deal with that. Just had to try to find some way to beat Chewing, but that's just hard positioning there. That's just tough. You're on the other side of that. Well, we are on match point here, and I believe a good buy for both teams. Actually, somewhat of a half buy for the side of TDL, but enough rifles to maybe make this past the finish line. Gnome does have the contract. Actually, do not remember the exact name of the ultimate, but the Shadow Realm, the ISO ult. In fact, execution onto site by GSP. Exactly what they need to be doing. It's good. Bomb goes down extremely early. Nick Jr. grabbed and has a Vandal to fight with. Gnome finds the pick. Chewing finds the other Gnome. And this is looking like a match to be closed by TDL. Boss trying to break life by finding Nickett. Gen finds one before going down.
Stopping fire.
Nice right shield to deny any sort of vision.
One enemy
Maybe
remaining.
able to cap down to just Alligator for the entire series. No,
Back to the
Dome will
dangerous
best
part.
him. That's 13-4. That is 2-0 TDL. Taking it home. They
Defenders
will be
win.
moving on to semifinals. GG's to both teams. Both teams did play well. Thank you, Gorilla Spinners, for playing in this season. It was fun to see you guys play as a team. Unfortunately, this will be the end of your run. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Gnome, 23-10. Positive, almost, 2.3 KDA. Looking real strong there. Nick doing his best to keep his teams alive. Claws as well, but it just wasn't enough. But, you know what? All teams had a good showing. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and playing today. Had a lot of fun moments, a lot of fun opportunities, a couple of turret kills, and some fun things like that. So, thank you guys for playing this season. We're excited to see TDL move on and play, maybe even beat next game. Well, we'll see. Anyway, team, that's everything from us. See you guys for our next quarterfinals match. Have a great night.